Urbina. I am a life coach, a healer, and a shamanic practitioner. And we both came across this harmonic egg uh, probably about March or April or March of 2020,
Mm-hmm.
right at the height of the pandemic. And when we saw it on TV during an interview, the inventor was talking about it, and we both got excited intuitively. We just like our knee was shaking, and everything inside us told us we should be a part of it, or we should at least own one. We even thought of buying one and putting it in our living room and just using it for our friends and family. And we just got confirmation spiritually that we should probably offer it out to the community, see if any other people were interested in it. And so we did. We took a leap of faith. We bought two of them so that people can come in and bring their business partners or their husbands, wives, and friends, and come in and do it at the same time. So
Yeah, and I'm Yvette, married to Alex, obviously. So I'm in the health medical field, and just seeing how things are evolving and changing. I think I just got to a point where I was a little just dealing with my mom. I'm also a caregiver to my elder mother, and just seeing how the healthcare industry is. I was looking for a different and a holistic approach to all of the medications that they kept just prescribing to her and switching. And so I was looking for something more holistically. And so that's where I think my knee was shaking. Like, this is it, not only just for our family, but just for, I think, the community and where we are. I'm hoping we'll be going in the future is more of a holistic approach.
With this date, the 1 year anniversary, what does it feel like you're celebrating after 1 year?
well, I think we're excited. It brings me back to the day that we opened, which was I want to say the second weekend of December of last year. And I was really moved to see the community come out, and support us, and buying, sessions, and they all rallied around us, and it was just a beautiful day. And I was moved to tears, to be honest with you, because people came in and they brought us flowers and gifts and crystals, and I mean, they were just showering us with love, and it was such a beautiful experience that it changed me. And as Yvette and I were talking about what are we going to do for our 1 year anniversary, it just brings up all those emotions, and it's like I want to celebrate again, and I want to acknowledge those people
Mm-hmm.
and all those who see the value of rallying around small businesses, especially in our community, and just want to come in and take a look and just take a peek and maybe look at the egg or sit inside it, or just to come out and meet us.
It's interesting, as when we first opened, we were seeing, because we were right in the middle of the pandemic, our first few months of clientels were all looking for de-stressing and anxiety relief. So we had the majority of our clients were coming in because they're had heightened anxiety, and being out in public and going back into the workforce and just being out. So um, we've seen a huge improvement with the clients that have come in with anxiety, and now they're able to de-stress their body. Oops, there I go. And so yeah, that's one of the biggest ones. I mean, there's many benefits to coming in and come and experiencing the egg, but really it's just allowing your body to relax and de-stress so that it can heal itself. Many of us are just so high stress and high strung. Our bodies do not, it goes into a fight or flight mode, and we don't know how to calm down and just let it naturally heal itself. So this is an opportunity to do that when you come into the egg. And obviously, when you're consistent with your healthcare, you we're seeing drastic and quicker results. We've had a couple of members who've come in with knee pain, and after their first session, like we had a 80-year-old came in limping, and after her first session, she was like almost dancing and jumping out of the egg. We're like, okay, calm down, it's okay. So some people will see a relief and results, immediately, and then others it will take more than one session.
Yeah, I think that when you're in the egg, to describe the experience, you can't really describe it, but you can get close. What I like to say is that when you're in there, it's almost like taking a meditation journey inside of a guitar because of the acoustics. um, and then some people that are highly sensitive to energy, they can actually feel the energy. They can feel the tingle. They can feel the vibrations. Some people get warm, get hot, tickle. You can get tickled in different places. I mean,
Mm,
you name it. And there's been so many different experiences. Some people
mm,
go on spiritual journeys. You just go where you go,
mhm.
and that all depends on the way people meditate. If they're a meditator, if not, if you don't meditate, it's just a great relaxing experience. You just sit
And
there and you just you feel serene and calm.
it's a good introduction to meditation. So if we do see clients that have never meditated, this
Hmm.
allows them to quiet the mind so that they
Hmm.
can learn and experience what it is to meditate.
It's weird. It almost like it meets you where you are. So if
Hmm.
you're have never meditated, it's a great, like she said, an invitation. If you're a mediocre, it helps you go deeper into that theta state. And if you're an advanced meditator, it helps you just blast off into your own next journey. So it kind of meets you where you are. Light therapy's been around forever. It just now getting to the Western world, but light has its own frequency, and with different color lights counterbalances whatever, however we're off kiltered when it comes to our energy. And so the egg uses light and sound, and uses both modalities to kind of balance your chakras and reset your nervous system.
Mm. Yeah, and the egg you can kind of see, but it's in a sacred geometry shape. There's a circle above and then a hexagon below. So it really allows you, based on the shape, the frequencies that are in the egg, the light and sound, it really allows you to go into that theta state, which is the half asleep, half awake kind of state. Colors are selected, the colors and the music are selected based on your intake form, as well as when we meet with you, just to get a feel of what it is that you're there to accomplish. So like we said, some people just want to come in to de-stress and or connect with their higher self or spirit guides. So it the awesome part about the egg is because it has the wellness, right, the healing of, well, the allowing your body to heal itself from a physical aspect, and then the mental and the spiritual as well. So it can do all in one. But we usually ask people, like, okay, just have your intention be one or two things to focus on. So it could be the spiritual and the, your aches and pains or arthritis or fibromyalgia, so forth. So it allows you just to, again, like Alex said, have that intention when you go into the egg to set that.
Our job really is to hold space for people to
Mhm.
share, and ask questions. We're good at asking questions so that you can reflect and then come up with your own answers, come up with your own solutions.
Mhm.
We're not in the illusion that anything's happening outside of you. We believe that everybody has their own ability to heal themselves.
Mhm.
So when you come here, you're healing yourself. There's nothing that's happening to you. The egg is providing the environment, and the vibrational frequencies from the light and sound is just clearing the energy, and it's cleaning you off. It's like taking a shower, right? You're going into a light and sound bath, and by doing so, you're just resetting your nervous system, realigning your chakras, which is giving the body a chance to adjust and realign and recenter itself.
For me, the I guess what we really I learned, right, was um don't lead from fear, right? So just go for it anyway. It's a kind of a theme is we didn't have all the answers of how we were going to do this, how we were going to come up with the funding, where we were going to find a location. Like if you take all of it, it was a little overwhelming, but having the faith and just trusting in that faith and not leading from fear was a huge thing for me this past year, and opening the studio. And like I said, just trusting that this is something, we've talked about opening it somewhere else, right, that it has a more spiritual or wellness areas like Santa Monica or somewhere that's, the hip and cool places or whatever. And Alex and I both talked about it. We're like, no, I think this is our community needs this. Our community is asking for this. We have a community here. We don't know where the community is as far as that's going to draw these folks, but we just felt confident and that this is where we wanted to do it. So, having all of those unknowns and just jumping in anyway was a huge, huge lesson for, I think, all of us.
I think for me, what I've learned is that, and I've always had a belief as I was coaching in the last 25 years that people bringing, not resolving their past and having emotional baggage was getting in their way and hurting them. It was manifesting in their own pain and their own physical illness and sickness and disease. But after this transition in the last year and a half, I got confirmation that that's exactly what's happening. So what we're finding out is that people that haven't been willing to feel their feelings, experience their experiences, and have the courage to feel their emotions, all that energy is getting blocked up and it's manifesting in pain. It's coming out in knee pain. It's coming out in hip pain. It's affecting your joints, your arthritis, your fibromyalgias.
Or illnesses. Mhm.
It's activating your lupus, your Lyme's, your cancers. And so I got clear through this work that we're suffering and we don't realize that a lot of the emotional pain has to come out. And if we find the courage to experience it or express it or let it out, it runs its course. And so the egg helps you clear some of that trauma.
You got to feel it to heal it.
That's
It
right.
has to be
That's right.
intentional too. Yeah.
Exactly. Where do we see in the next 3 years? I would like to, hold space for the community and everyone really to learn and understand the power of intention and the power of the vibrational healing of light and sound. I think there's many folks that are not aware of the power of it. And so just being and holding space to educate so many more people by even just coming in, like you don't have to come do a session, just drop by, say hi, come check it out. You get some information about it. It's because really, if you're doing this in your bedroom and you're putting a red light over your, a scarf over your lamp or wearing red clothes or eating more red food, whatever it is, that color intention really helps. So having people be educated about that is where I hope that we are in 3 years. And then obviously we would love to see everyone taking the priority of their healthcare and, signing up for memberships and just like a gym membership, right? Where they come in and they start stretching that muscle, whether it's spiritually or physically, that they come in and have a membership and have that commitment to their wellness and self-care. Is where I would like to see it.
I get excited about a vision of having more healers, light workers, first responders coming in and having a place that they could clear themselves and let go of the emotional and energetic vampires, that suck the energy from you, the life force. Because when you're a giver, you give from your whole heart, and you take on that job and that role as a service. And sometimes the people that we service, they're very needy, and they take and they just keep taking. And sometimes those energetic cords aren't released. And so as a healer, as a light worker, we got to learn how to cut those cords. And a lot of times we don't know how, or no one teaches us. So you come into the egg and it clears all that for you. I give back. And so we decided to give some sessions, some gift cards, and raffle them off, as well as, some door prizes. And then some of the vendors, have graciously donated some gifts too, as promotional items, and just to give away, just to, celebrate anyone who walks through the door.
Yeah. So everybody will be getting a raffle ticket, and then if you want to purchase more, we'll have that opportunity. You can purchase some additional raffle tickets. You don't need to be present, to win. So that's always good. And then, like you said, we'll just, have some fun, jam out, have some giveaways, sip hot chocolate, coffee, tea, and get to meet the eggs. That's the biggest thing.
And also to invite you into a healing wellness environment. You know what I mean? Just as you walk in, just feel what it's like. Some people, they walk in and as soon as they get in the lobby, they just share like, oh my God, it feels amazing just in the lobby. You know what I mean? It's and we intentionally cleanse and clear the space daily, and we, are welcoming energy and inviting and loving and compassionate. And so when you get in there, it just feels good, right? It just feels good to be in that space.
Yeah. You guys are great people, and
Ah,
the
Oh,
thank
thank
you for
you.
that. Appreciate you.
energy in there is great. And so um, we're excited. I'm excited to join you guys in celebrating 1 year of the Healing Studio. And it'll be a lot of fun. And we invite everybody, bring your family, friends, or kids to the event and come and meet Alex, Yvette, and their family, and the eggs.
And the vendors, one thing that really excites me about bringing in vendors, inviting them in is to highlight how many other beautiful people and other healers and other light workers and artists, creative artists that are in our community. And so I want to highlight and celebrate who they are too, and offer a space for everybody to be noticed and to be seen, because everybody has gifts, and we're so talented in this community with people who give of their heart and have made a commitment to contribute to helping other people. So that excites me.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. It's going to be a really great community event. And thank you so much for opening up the space. We look forward to seeing everybody on Saturday.
Yes.
And
Thank you for
thank you
helping.
guys.
Thank you for helping us,
Yes.
because we
Oh,
can't. It's a challenge to put your own flag up sometimes and say, "Hey, we want to support, we want to help," and it really does take a team. And I want to thank you for just jumping in and saying, "Hey, I want to help out." So thank you so much for that.
Thank you for having us here today too, and helping us relay that message and get this out so that we have more people come and come visit the eggs.
mm, it is my pleasure. Love you guys and the contributions that you've made to the community, and happy to support. So we're going to have a lot of fun. And we
Yes.
look forward to seeing everybody. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate you.
you.
Love you back.
All right.
All right.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Okay.
Goodbye.
All right. See ya.